Hey, Sweet Pea, how you doing? Hey, Marlon Wells, Happy New Year to you too. Same old same, nothing new, nothing no. Just the craziness that's going on in the world. How are you? How's your day? I'm sitting by this window, so half cold and half hot. What's that, menopausal? Ha. Just want to talk about a few things today. Hey, Hilda, how are you? What is really going on down there your way with those supporters? Oh, we're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna talk about that too. Those people are insane. Yeah, they're I think it's just me personally. I just think it's a clear view of racism because the only thing that gets me, they can do what they want to do over there. Let them take care of their own with that. But the way I feel is, had it been people of color, um, Hispanic, African American, anything out of our Caucasian brothers and sisters, they would have gassed us. They would have arrested us. They would have not brought in the National Guard for that. There is no way we would have got that close to the Capitol, number one. When they had the march in Washington with Black Lives Matter, they made sure that the White House and the Capitol was secure and people just walked right on past and did their thing. But you had our Caucasian brothers and sisters out there cutting a monkey way past what we were doing. Way past, hey, Juliet, way past what we were doing. And for them to be all on the buildings, climbing over the fence, busting windows inside of come on now. Come on. Had that been us, they would have gassed us and arrested us and shot us before we could even put one foot on the outside fence. So, like I say, let them clean up that mess. Let them clean up that mess. That's the way I see it. Let them take care of what they need to take care of. Clean up that mess. But it's white privilege to me. Because had it been African Americans, it wouldn't have went down like that at all. It would not have went down like that. Look how they was gassing everybody and backing everybody up and shooting and killing when Black Lives Matter. Come on. I have no sympathy for what's going on in the Capitol. I don't. That's just me. That's the way I feel. God is still in control. That's all I got to say. But I don't like what I see for the simple fact is how they doing things. They walking by all nonchalant, like it's okay. They hanging around. Come on. It's off the top. It gets more on my nerves, not as so political, but in a racist sense. It gets under my skin. That's how I feel about that. But people have their different views of it. But that's mine. That's mine. Hey Juliet. Hey Sweet Pea. Hey Hill DC. And chime in. By all means, chime in. Because I'm not into politics like that. They need to stop. And the worst part is Trump knew. Of course, he knew. Okay, you let these people do all this here, and you ain't even there. You ain't even there. You ain't nowhere in sight. What you do? You gave them the master key to get on there. That was just too. It was. They all know it was a setup. They all know it was a setup, and it started from them writing. Juliet can chime into this here. I'm doing fine, Joshua. It all chimed into what it was a vote or something like that with Pence and someone else. He told them he loved them. Huh, please, he loved them, all right. But other folks that follow the news more than what I do, because to tell you the truth, I don't really look at it. I didn't even know what was going on really until my daughter told me. And I just happened to look. And the first thing came to my mind, I said, this ain't nothing but a racist protest to let me see what they can get away with and we can't. But I did hear one person got shot. Yes, Anthony. Yeah, okay. What happened to the story about political? They talking about the protest, not even a protest. I don't even know what they call themselves doing at the White House. Where are you, Juliet? Put in your input because you've been kind of like following this here. Because my sister in Christ, she followed that news stuff and stuff like that, and she has a better insight than I do. Too much going on and who got shot. Joshua is all on the news in the White House. They're racist. Plain and simple. It's racism. And that person died. Oh, that person died, Juliet? Okay. So it's not okay to swing on buildings and break into property that's not yours. So, you live by the sword and you die by the sword. That's what the Bible says. Yes. So I haven't looked at it lately. I don't know if anybody looked at it in the last 30 minutes. I don't know what's going on out in front of there. Do you know, Juliet, what's going on now? Do they got things more under control, or it's still like they just still acting stupid and they just the National Guard is just standing around looking, and I don't know. I don't know. It's just a hot ghetto mess. Somebody talk back at me. Hilda, Deb, I'll be back. I'm going to see Tyrone from here. No problem. Go on back and forth. You can leave open 2 screens. Open up another screen and go back and forth, back and forth. It's fine. Yeah. So that's how I feel about that. But Washington is on curfew at 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Okay. They need to be on curfew. But if they still all hanging out in front of there like that, like they crazy, like they was earlier, or it's starting to smooth out some. Cause I ain't got time for the foolery. Cause Biden's still gonna get sworn in no matter what. Trump, you just gotta go, and that's just that. They trying to get him to say, man. That's all I got to say. Take a deep breath on that. Just foolishness. Grown people swinging off of buildings. Like, I guess everybody's Spider-Man. Shoot. Yeah, so what they got? Trump is just avoiding going to jail. Point blank, period. That's all it is. He's still out there, but they will be pushed to their place of living. Oh, okay. Push him on. And I guess this all started. What was the reasoning for this here mess? Woman got shot. Yeah. The reason is because what they wrote on Pence and the other lady's wall talking about, I guess they want Trump to stay, whatever the case may be. foolishness. You can't force a person that did such a swell job to still stay in office. Black mob loves Biden. Long as nobody of our colors out there, mind your business, stay in your house, and let them do what they need to do with they folks over there. That's all I can say. Rubber bullets or what? I don't think rubber bullets can kill you. So I think she got shot. They have the National Guard out there. They will finish the count tonight. So happily, someone did grab the voters' information, so that was safe. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. I'm just acting. I've never seen such a childish, immature, racist 45 in my day. They got what they asked for. We just in the middle of it. We just got to go through the bull crap. But this is what they wanted. Mr. Was it Mr. Apprentice? Yeah, that's a hot mess. I should have had, dropped the link if anybody wanted to come up and just express their opinion on what was going on. I don't think I did that. Discrimination, like, come on, acting like animals. Yeah, it is acting like animals, acting like pure darn fools. Pure darn fools. It don't make no sense. And I'm just sick and tired of the crap. We need to focus on what needs to be focused on. 45 just need to pack his bag, stop acting like a child, move on, do what you've been doing before you was president, and walk away gracefully. Be a bigger man for the first time in your life. Be a bigger man for the first time in your life. And go ahead on. That's it. Acting seem like they perform well. They ain't performing well because they look like silly savages. Silly, privileged savages. Don't make no sense. But like I say, had that been us, it wouldn't be going on that long. They would have been lining up morgue trucks. Morgue trucks would have been lining up. That's what they would have been called. They wouldn't have been calling out for the National Guard. They would have had every cop car from New York City and outside DC would have been lined up, and everybody would have been swooped up, whatever case may be, and they would have had a whole lot of morgue trucks taking all dead bodies away. They said Pence was in agreement for that, but time will tell. Really? Ain't nobody got time for their games. Ain't nobody got time for their games. Foolishness. Ain't got no time. They were talking about final 25 command on him, which is about 45 not being fit to finish the last 2 weeks. They need to do that. They need to do that. He's not fit for the last 2 weeks. The man got mental issues. He is mentally unstable, and being in office made him feel like he has so much power, because on Apprentice, he felt like he had so much power then. And the way he talked to them on that is the same way he's talking now, but worse, because he done got puffed up over the years with being in control, and it just, you ever see a person, it just killed them because you don't do what they say. It drives them crazy. I had a guy like that on one of my jobs. Crazy as a bedbug. Sweet as pie. Long as you're doing what he want to do, but move his garbage can. Move his garbage can 1 inch from where he actually put it. He lost his mind. I'm like, ooh, okay. I cannot wait. New President Biden and Vice President Clinton to go in office January 20. I can't wait either. And I'm quite sure their wills is like, look at this, But he's trying to slow up stuff. He ain't trying to deter from stuff, but it ain't gonna work. God already taking care of that. It ain't gonna work. The devil always got to act up on them last few days where he know he about to be overthrown. Who had mental issues? 45 got mental issues. That's what I'm saying. Nobody acts like that. He's the first president to act like that. Yeah, they performed The World was watching, and for a moment, Corona took us back seat. No social. What? Please, they all on top of each other. They all on top of each other. I ain't got no time for the craziness. For the craziness. It's just a hot mess. It's a hot mess. And it'll be over soon. Just as quick as they popped up, just as quick as bye bye. What's the day? The 6th? Okay, have fun. Crazy, just crazy. But I want to talk about. Anybody got any more comments they want to make about 45 and the shenanigans while I sit here and sip my juice? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Anywho, I did want to talk about the two California boys, toddlers, I should say, their brothers, the two toddlers that's missing in California. What's next on the agenda for America? Who knows? Yeah, more to come. More to come. You know, we just have to stay in prayer, and keep trusting, believing, and putting our faith in God, because you see what man is doing, acting a daggone fool. Acting a fool. And I've been saying since all week long, you got to wear people like a loose garment. Got to know how to shake them off and trust and believe in God. So you believe in them fools that you can see, that ain't gonna get you nowhere. I rather believe in somebody in a higher power that I can't see, but I know he's behind the scenes working it out. Push the trash. He must have $20. Yeah, it's like I told my daughter, just turn the TV off, because I don't want that to get into my granddaughter's spirit. I don't, because she sits and she listens to us when we're talking. So I'm like, girl, please, that's their business. Let them handle that. We of color, we over here on this side of the fence. They want to act a fool, they on that side of the fence. Let them clean up their own folks. And that's just that. Turn that crap off and live your life. So, yeah, that's what I had to do. Because like I said, this year, don't take in a whole bunch of negativity. We had a whole bunch of that last year. This is a whole new year. Got a little bumpy start, which I knew it was going to have a bumpy start, but it's going to smooth out in the long run. So you just got to hang on in there for a minute. And I'm hanging. But don't forget the thumbs up. Don't forget the thumbs up. Like I was saying about the two California toddlers that was missing. It seems kind of shady. They have an adoptive mother and father, and the kid is missing, and it just sounds so shady, very, very shady. And I don't know if y'all seen this news clip. I'm gonna see if I could play it for you guys. Hold on. Let me see. I want y'all to check this out. Oops, hold on.
The parents was incredibly telling us for the first time since the kids went missing. They're telling us exactly what happened from their perspective. Now, it's also important to mention that the community here, a lot of neighbors told me that the parents have been virtually absent from all search efforts, raising a lot of concern out here in California City. But the adoptive parents told me that's because they've been busy with the police investigation, and that police told them that they don't need to be out there searching because there's already an adequate amount of people doing so.
Came to the house, I saw them there. One house, came back out. I didn't see anything.
Brazil West details the moment his two adopted boys, 3-year-old Orson and 4-year-old Oren, went missing Monday night from their California City home. Moments before, West says he was gathering wood to start a fire.
I went back in. I'm throwing wood back inside the house. My wife's inside. She was actually not there, so dogs that I had. But I was too outside playing chalk.
Shortly after, Wes says he no longer saw the boys on the patio. He asked his wife Jacqueline if she saw them. She said no. That's when he says panic set in.
I realized I left the gate open, and I panicked, came inside the house, searched the house for my life. Once that hadn't get out, I got in the van. I looked down the street, both directions. It's getting dark and cold.
Wes said he then called the police within minutes. Since then, California City Police, the FBI, and the Kern County Sheriff's Office have been investigating. Police searched the couple's home Tuesday night, then interviewed the couple at police headquarters. Meantime, multiple search efforts were launched, which continued Wednesday, including with the help of the boys' biological mother, Ryan Dean. She says she's worked hard to get her life on track and wanted to get custody of her boys back eventually. But now she thinks that will never happen and is blaming the adoptive parents.
They did something. I feel like they did something, and they knew something. They did something, and I feel my kids are somewhere around here. I can feel it, and I feel like they're in the house, and I feel like they did something.
Giselle and Jacqueline say they understand the frustration. You guys did something. What's your response to that?
That's understandable. I would think the same thing. That's exactly the point. And if I babies, guess what? That's how. And that's all I want is to find my babies. That's it.
Some residents and family members of the boys would also get involved during the interview. But the West are standing firm as the search efforts continue.
It's difficult. I mean, everybody's hanging around such you know, the whole conclusion is they don't know anything. We're not sure exactly like everything. We're not sure. They said what we know.
And now back out here live, I should say that the tension in this community is just raising by the minute. Right now, it seems like there's some kind of makeshift memorial candles and balloons here on the east side of me, as if something they know has already happened to these kids. Now, I should also mention that various agencies back out here on the scene again today. Their focus was on that backyard area where the parents said that's where the kids were last seen. Some of the witnesses out here, some of the neighbors told me that a couple hours after our interview with the parents, they saw them leave with authorities. Again, we reached out to the California City Police Department. We asked them, hey, has there been any arrests made? Have the parents been detained? They said they could not confirm that. We're live in California City, by the way, 23ABC, connecting you.
I don't believe, because I am an advocate for children, and I don't believe that I don't believe the adoptive parents. I really don't. I think those kids. How can you have two babies? Now you got two bigger kids. You have two babies go outside on their own, and you never check on them. You don't know what they're doing. All of a sudden now you said you claim you left the gate open. When you have kids, you are so conscious of what they're doing. And if they're on your patio has a back door. So you're gonna be like looking. Or whatever you're doing, you're gonna be standing there looking. I think it's a bunch of lies. I agree. I think they did something to those kids. They both are unsteady and not answering nothing right. I think the adoptive father, has something to do with it. I think he hit one of them kids. I think he hit probably both of them kids the wrong way. That's my opinion. Anybody got an opinion out there? Does anybody have an opinion out there? Let me. Oh, y'all have each other, so you didn't hear about that. I think on like just scrolling through on the news. This happened like a day or so ago. I seen it on the news, the picture of the babies, but I didn't know what they was talking about because I was looking for something else to watch on TV. So I did pass by, and was flashing. I've seen it flash a couple of times, but I didn't know that was the story about. But yeah, that I think the step parents has something to do with that. The adoptive parents. I think they have something to do with that because it sounds even weird. Oh, I came outside. I looked up and down the street, but I went back in the house. If they're outside and they didn't come back inside the house, how come you didn't go down the block, around the building, and everywhere else looking for those kids? And nobody never seen no toddlers. Nobody. I believe they moved there or something like that. But the neighbors, they never seen no small kids. So come on now. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. And if they have something to do with that, God help their souls. That's all I have to say. Because those ain't nothing but two babies. Two babies. They can't defend themselves, And I find a lot of people that don't forget the thumbs up. Don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. A lot of kids that adopt children. Some adopt them for the right reasons, and some adopt them for all the wrong reasons. I have seen a lot of foster mothers adopt these kids, and they're just an extra check. They're just an extra check. I see them buy cars, buy things for their husband, put down payments on houses. They had other kids themselves. They take care of their kids better than they do the foster child. And like I say, it all comes back on them. Sooner or later, it's all gonna come back on them. You don't do that. They already been through something, and here they is going through something with you, and two babies that's dependent on you. That's not with their mom. I don't give too much pity to mom either, because some things happen in life. Yes, And the lady that was screaming, "You supposed to be taking care of my nephews, this, that, and the other." How come you ain't take them babies? Don't sit up there and holler and scream, and you ain't put a hand out to take them until something happened. I come from a family where we're gonna help each other out. Hey gangster, if we have to take the babies and they have to, okay, they with you for 2 weeks, they with you for a month, if we have to bounce them around within, not everybody, within maybe 3 people, it's going to happen that way until home, and we're going to be down on mama to get her act together. Get your kids, get your kids. So that was just crazy to me, but I really think the parents had something to do with that. I really do. I think the foster parents, I think they killed them kids, and I believe it too. I don't know if they may be in the house, because after a while, if you got some bodies in the house, it's going to smell. It's going to smell, and they know the cops going to come in and check, within the household. But some people, stupid people, make stupid mistakes also. Stupid people make stupid mistakes. So, yeah. Gangster, we were just talking about the Capitol, that craziness, and the 2 missing boys from California, that with the adoptive parent that don't know what happened to them. And they can't be no more than 2 and 3. They don't look like they 3 and 4. They look like 2 and 3. Oh, they could be 3 and 4. No. That's, like I say, if you're gonna be in child care, that's just what it is. Child care. Take care of the child while they are in your possession. Take care of the child. Plain and simple. Like some of these daycares, they be beating the crap out the kids on the low. Come on. I think this was another story a while back. An African American mother, and her child would act funny when he come home. So he's like, "Let me go check out my kid." And the child care worker, who was a Black woman, she was letting another child beat up on a baby. He had been about 1. He had been about 1. And she's like, "I'm quite sure the child care worker had something to do with it, because another toddler It's hard for another toddler to give a baby a busted, a big swollen lip and a black eye. It's crazy. I don't like stuff like that. You want to razzle my dazzle? Mess with some kids. I don't like that. Yeah. Stay out of trouble, sweet pea, and don't watch TV for politics and everything. Just, I know, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's what I wanted to come up here and talk about myself. I just wanted to come up here and talk about those babies because that was more in my heart than this political craziness that's going on with ignorant behind grown people playing Spider-Man, climbing walls and jumping over fences and carrying on. And hell no, Trump can't go. You better go sit down somewhere. Take several seats. Take several seats. Okay, Joshua, you gotta go. See you later. Yeah, you take several seats on that. So that was my 2021 gripe, but not even a gripe, just the foolishness that goes on. But like I said, my heart goes out to them kids more than anything else. I'm praying for our land to get back together and the mindset of our people to get right on all sides, but also too for them babies to whatever way they be found, but to find these babies, I would love for them to be alive, but in my heart, I don't think that they are. But to give closure to the mom, because ain't nothing worse than you being messed up out there in the streets, and then you think you got your kids somewhere, and I think when you go into the story more, I think they didn't want the mom to come over to see the kids. You know how sometimes they had let the mom come over and see the babies. She hadn't seen them in a while, so kids and old people on my heart. Yeah, for sure. I agree with that, Juliet. Kids and old people. Yeah, it's just heartbreaking. It's crazy to me. So I just wanted to come up here and share that little tidbit with you guys. And there's no links to drop. Last night I was on here for 2 hours. Can you believe it? I was up here for 2 hours. We had a good conversation last night, but I ain't doing that tonight though. Yeah. So any closing, anything, anybody want to talk about? Anybody want to say? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Sweet Pea, we're gonna put you on a bus to send you and bring you up here where you can get get these people straightened out at the Capitol. Go hang out with them for a while and get them on the street called straight. How about that? She'd be like, not me. Yeah. So anybody got any comments? Any topic? Anything they want to just ride off of what I said? Anything? Or you're just cool, you're just laid back because it's hump day Wednesday? Because it's hump day Wednesday. I hate these little baby hairs. All right. And like I say, start watching my videos and start sharing me out. Share a sister out. And if anybody need their playlist played, just let me know. I will play your playlist. We can play each other's playlists. Just let me know. Let me know. Yep. So being that you're on quiet tip, okay, everything cool? Everything all right? Everything is suave? Everybody's good? Everybody's blessed? Some of y'all getting ready for work tomorrow. I understand that. Okay. Like I said, last night I was on here for a good minute. So today I'm gonna be on here for a short minute. So if nobody has anything else to say, I'm going to end this with a 30 minutes go by so fast, guys. I want you all to continue. Keep our land, our president, and our president-elect and our vice president in prayer. You know, hopefully one day they can all like just come together and have some peace. I know this side, you know, is good, but the other side, we got to pray for that person. You know, pray for his mind and his heart. Pray for his mind and his heart, and also to pray that this vaccine thing, that God has a hand in it, that it will make people better, that the kinks and stuff is just be knocked out, and we got to grab this thing back. We got to grab the thing. We got to grab a hold on this here thing, and it takes us one by one to do it. You know, block by block, family by family. You know, we got to get a hold on this here, so we can at least get some freedom back. Get some freedom back. You know that God is still in control over everything. Everything happens in His timing. His timing is not like our timing, but we still going to hold on to His unchanging hand, and we still going to believe God and what He says and what He does. Until then, this is your girl, Don't Catch By Faith. Just came up here just as, you know, just some little current events, and talk to you later. Thanks, Juliet, for coming up. Let me show y'all off before I go. It's Hey Sweet Pea, thanks for coming. Margaret Wells, thank you, thank you. Hilda DC has been hanging out with me for a good minute now. I thank her. Julia Holden, that's my sister. That's my sister. Joshua Gabriel, thank you, thank you. I like this little tune. You notice I changed my tune from last year. Oh, sorry, I'm so late. That's okay. I was getting ready to get on out of here over 50. Sure was. Yep. I was about to get on out of chair. I was just talking about I was just talking about what's going on in the news with the Capitol, and you take care too, Sweet Pea, and the kids with two little boys that was missing in California. And I was about ready to take 2 steps to the rear and get on out of here. Over 50, you coming on live tonight? Are you going live tonight? Is anybody going live tonight before I get on out of chair? Cause it's okay. You got to roll back the tape. Got to roll back the tape. I don't think so. Okay. So I'm going to get ready to get on out of here. Like I said, last night I was on for a good minute. To not so much today. So you can always rewind when it pops back up. Hey, Grace Joy. Hey, Grace Joy. Lord have mercy, y'all. I love you. Even though y'all came in a little late, let me pop Grace Joy up here. Let everybody know that she done came. Oops. Okay, so I'll probably take a break tomorrow. I will catch you next live. Have a good night. You too. So it's Humpback Wednesday. Sit back, relax, enjoy your families, get something to eat, and, you know, continue living life. That's all I got to say on that dear one. Good night, guys. Oh, I forgot. I think I forgot to show gangsta emoji. I think he's up here. Can't forget my bro.